A boy 15-meter tall is 15 meter away from a earth 24-meter high. This is another question under angle of elevation. Are you getting it? A boy 1.5 meter tall is 15 meter away from a earth 24-meter high. So let's say that this is the boy. You understand? Okay. The height of the boy is 1.5 meter. So here I'm going to have 1.5 meter. Okay. And the earth, a boy 1.5 meter tall is 15 meter away from the earth. Let's say that this is the earth. Okay. So the distance between the boy and the earth is what? 15 meters. So here will be 15 meter. Now, we have been given the height of the earth as 24 meter as well. If you look at the question, a boy 1.5 meter tall is 15 meter away from a earth 24 meter high. So the height of the earth has been given as 24 meter. Are you getting it? Okay. What is the angle of elevation of the top of the earth? Now, this is the boy. Listen to me carefully. We've been given the height of the boy as 1.5 meters. So now, if I'm to calculate the angle of elevation of the top of the earth, it will be the line. This will be the line of sight of the boy, because if the boy is standing here, if the boy is standing as this, when the boy looks up to the top of the earth, the line of sight is this. Do you understand? So looking at this diagram, the angle of elevation that we have to calculate, that is the value of theta. Okay. Okay. So the angle of elevation of the top T of the tower that we have to calculate is this. Do you understand? So you can represent it as any letter. I just make use of theta. Do you understand? Okay. Now, how do you get this angle? We are given the height of the boy. We are given the distance between the boy and the earth. And we are given the height of the earth as 24 meters. Now, to get this angle, let me label this A, B, C, D. Let me call this point E. Now, to get the value of theta, let us bring out triangle ADE from triangle ADE. From triangle ADE. This is the triangle. This is the triangle. This is theta, you know. Now, the distance between this point and this point is 15 meters. That means that the distance from this point to this point also will be what? 15 meters. The simple reason is because they are parallel. Are you getting it? They are parallel. This is the horizontal line, and this is the line of sight of the boy. Listen. This is the horizontal line, and this is the line of sight of the boy when the boy looks at the top of the earth. Are you getting it? So, and I told you that angle of elevation is the angle between the line of sight or line of observation and the horizontal line measured upward. That angle is called angle of elevation. Are you getting it? So here will be theta, and to get the value of theta, we know that this will be what? 15 meters. Now, we need this side. If we want to calculate the value of theta, which is the angle that we are looking for, we need this side. Don't forget that the height of the boy have been given as what? 1.5 meters. So this side and this side, they are also equal. 1.5 meter. This side will also be 1.5 meter. The total length, listen to me carefully. The total length of the earth, the height of the earth is 24 meters. Now, the height of the boy is this 1.5 meters. That means that the line EC will also be what? 1.5 meters. So to get the line, I mean, let me even redraw the diagram, because if you subtract 24 from 1.5 meter from 24 meter, you're going to have 23.5, you know, 23.5 meter. The simple reason why I redraw the diagram is because at least this length is supposed to be more than this length, you know. If this one is 1.5 meter, 23.5 meters should be more than 1.5 meter. That's why I redraw the diagram. Do you understand? So we are still, let us progress. So if this is 28.5 meter, this will also be 23.5 meter. Don't forget that this triangle is what? Triangle ADE. Triangle ADE. The top here is D. Do you understand? The top of the earth we represent it as D. Now, with respect to the diagram that we are able to get, we can actually calculate the value of theta. We are still going to make use of the trigonometric ratio known as tan. So tan theta equals to opposite. The opposite here is what? 23.5. Opposite 23.5 all over adjacent, which is 15. Okay. So theta equals to the tan inverse of 23.5 all over 15. Do you understand? Okay, that is 1.5667. So theta equals to the tan inverse of 1.5667. Okay, 1.5667. That is 57.45. So theta equals to 57.45, and to the nearest degree, theta equals to 57 degree. An aeroplane is 800 meters above the ground. The angle of elevation from a point P on the ground is 30 degree. How far is the plane from the point P by the line of sight? Okay, please kindly pay attention. The aeroplane is 800 meters above the ground. Let's say this is the ground and this is the aeroplane. Okay, so the distance between the aeroplane in the air and the ground is what? 800 meters. So this is 800 meters. Okay, the angle of elevation from a point on the ground is 30 degrees. So the angle of elevation from this point to the aeroplane is what? 30 degree. Okay.
To watch the complete class, kindly click on the link in the description of this video or the comment section. Okay, see you in the next class.